Now on to the Sony press conference, because that was the last one of yesterday. They started off, there's supposed to be like 85 new Vita titles coming out.
There's 140 titles coming out in total.
You know what? I think
that was already
I might
already
get
available.
it when I get a PS4, because I feel like the smart glass stuff will work with the Vita.
That's what the whole thing was. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, so they showed a new Last of Us trailer, which looks really fucking sick.
Yes.
It's coming out Friday.
It got a 10 on IGN.
But you know what? It's
Yeah.
already out, and a lot of places broke street date, and I'm really fucking jealous because nowhere in Montreal did it. Because I looked it up. There's a website. I forget what it's called. It's like Street Date something or like something that's Street Date. Basically, if stores break street date, people post online like this store broke street date. So if you want to go pick up a game, go now. And nowhere in Montreal has done it.
Because we're Montreal, we have our Quebec rules.
Thing is,
yeah, but it's annoying because like people in Ontario are doing it. And I'm like, Alex, buy this game and mail it to me express.
there's Hawkesbury, which is like 40 minutes away. Maybe they have it.
I know but like people have been playing already and people have been posting stuff and I'm.
Anyways, it's coming out Friday.
I looked some stuff. It's so much fun.
They got a 10 on IGN.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of him like changing as time goes by? It's just like it's a guy. It's like an actor. Or
you mean like the beard and everything?
Yeah, like, and he's just staring at the camera as time goes by.
It grows and it grays.
It grows and like he looks so fresh faced and happy, and you don't recognize him as the guy, as the character, until about halfway through because you're like, holy shit, that's the guy from the trailer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really cool to see.
That's ridiculous.
What if you take too long? Will we die? Of old age?
No, just get a bigger beard.
Yeah.
He's more
Wizard beard.
The more Gandalf he looks, the longer you're taking.
Anyways, after that was the Puppeteer. I have no clue. It was a small video. It looked like a platformer. After that, Rain, random trailer, no explanation. Then the Beyond Two Souls trailer. Now, it looks more like an action game than it did before. It seems like Metal Gear Solid almost.
Yeah.
Mixed with whatever they're going to do before. So, like, I think there's going to be a lot of layers to this game.
Interesting. I'm still interested in it.
Yeah, I know. So am I. But a lot of people are like, they're throwing curveballs or whatever. They're not as interested in anymore. But I mean, like, why could you possibly say that? You don't know enough about the game.
You've seen what they've shown you.
Yeah, exactly.
You have no first-hand experience, and no one does.
Yeah, before it was like someone with supernatural powers getting chased by the military. But maybe you start off in the military and then you're getting chased by the military. Like, they're just showing different parts of the game.
I don't even remember this game.
Beyond Two Souls is the one with Ellen Page, made by Quantum Dream.
Really
yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, I know, it really does.
Because it has Ellen Page, I hope she gets
Beyond
naked.
Two Heavy
I
Rain.
hope she gets naked. It's a video game.
I hope the 3D version of her gets naked.
I hope
that means some
pregnant.
models are naked, which means there's pictures.
I hope she gets pregnant and then she has to like donate the baby.
All comes Juno.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you haven't been to the podcast before. Brandon's crazy.
Brandon just
I just
brings
say
up
stupid
other
shit.
shit and then stacks it on what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, is there something related to that? It's part of the game.
Play in the scary movie, Juno, why don't you?
Alright, so after that they showed Gran Turismo 6, Batman Arkham Origins, which looks edgier.
I beat Arkham City, by the way,
Thank
and I'm
God.
really sad that the next one isn't a
No,
sequel.
because they
It's
can't
a prequel.
read the comics.
There's comics about it in between?
This is
Yeah,
the
it's the
story
Arkham
of the
series.
comics. This is the original
Oh, I
comic
didn't realize there was
story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I
You're
don't
gonna
know
look
if you've all
I'm gonna
played
look
it.
into
I
that
don't
now.
wanna spoil it. I can tell you what
I'm
happens.
gonna
No,
look
I
into
never-
it now.
I never
Do
actually
you care what happens?
played. I never
I
played
do,
that.
because I want
No,
to
don't
read
talk
them.
about it. It's fine.
I want to
Tell me
read them.
after.
You've enticed me. Don't spoil things.
No, but you know what happened in the game. You beat
Yeah,
it.
I know what happened in the game, so yeah.
Yeah, but if you played the which one did you get? Which version?
I got the Game of the Year one.
Okay, so you have the extra gameplay. In
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Play that. It'll fill it in.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, anyways, it looked edgier than the other ones, and the PS3 is going to have exclusive costumes. It's going to have like the Adam West costume
They
too.
had that in
The
City.
Adam Wee costume, sorry.
Adam Wee.
The city one's pretty fun though.
Yeah.
They had it in that. They
Oh,
had,
they
yeah.
did?
They- He's like, this is the first game ever. I'm like, no, it's not. I got it in the other one.
My friend did some pretty cool stuff with that actually. He played everyone and then changed costumes to like set the motif. So like there's one where you go after Riddler,
Yeah,
and he
changed
used
his
like
costume to
he
go.
used like old man Bruce Wayne. He's like, I'm coming out of retirement for one last for one last riddle.
So
It was
bad.
so good. And he explained to me, I couldn't stop laughing. He's like,
Oh my god.
he was like Brave and the Bold,
He
like
had it in his
Robin.
commentary.
Oh
God.
Oh my god.
It was pretty funny. He was explaining.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah, after that they showed GTA 5, and they're releasing a PS3 bundle that's going to be $2.99. when
Which sounds stupid
GTA
to
5
me.
comes out, and it's supposed to come with headsets that are like
Yeah, I saw
GTA
that.
5.
These whole bundle things don't make sense to me because it's so late in the PS3
Yeah, but
cycle.
Matt was talking about like when the new system come out, he was gonna buy an old system.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the old
But see,
one.
the thing is, now that the PS4 is just cheap, he's just gonna buy that.
Yeah.
I might actually buy a new PS3
I was
soon,
gonna
but
buy
I'm gonna wait for a
360.
reason. I was gonna buy the God of War one because my PS3 is kind of like.
But like
it's
my
getting rich.
argument,
I've had
You
it
can
since.
wait for the Grand Theft Auto one.
Yeah, that's why I think I might wait for that one now. But even though I don't like GTA 5, so I'll just trade it right back in for the money.
my argument is just these whole bundles so late in the
Every
cycle.
game
They
has a
always
bundle
do that
now.
though.
It's just lame. It's
They
Actually,
always.
I wonder
do
if I can do that.
yeah, but it's so late.
Because what's GTA's gonna be like? What, $79 title?
Probably.
69.
$69. So I could be like, hey, I'll buy the
59.
bundle. Give me GTA 5 as a credit towards the bundle. I don't want to play GTA 5. I hate GTA.
I'll take it.
No, but
I'll take
I
it.
can
Fuck, I'll take
I
it.
can trade it. I can trade in for a credit
I'll give
towards
you
the
40
console.
bucks.
No, that's not how it works.
30.
No, I'll pay. I'll
give you
pay. I'll
30.
use it to pay for the console. Because I would just take the
That's
three
the
headphones
thing.
and
They
like,
probably won't allow you to do that. They'd be like, "Oh no, we got to sell it as a certain SKU, and you got to resell it back to us, and then."
That's what he would do.
That's
Yeah.
what I do. I
That's
just
what
I
he's
buy
saying.
it and then take it
Oh,
back.
okay.
Because I don't really care. I would ask them, can I trade the copy in the box
Well,
towards?
that's what somebody tried once. They were saying, I forget what I was listening to. He's like, he bought the game in store at full price, and then he stood there, didn't move, and tried to sell it back to them.
What? Why?
Just to see how much they would
I
do.
don't.
Wow, that's
me
stupid.
and
Well, no, because
Because the value just drops.
Yeah,
no, but
immediately.
Like a car.
EB does something very interesting where if you beat a game within the first week, you can sell it back to them used for the sale price. So it's like renting a game.
So why beat
almost.
it?
stupid.
Just give it to them. Not even.
But that's what I'm going to do with the console. I'd be like, hey, give me this console. I'll sell you back the game.
That doesn't even make sense. So why would they offer that?
Because some games, they can sell used games for full price.
Yeah, basically.
Because they won't have the copies of the regular game, and people will buy a 1 week used for the same price because they want the game. You know what I mean? And
possible.
GTA 5, that game, if that game sells out, I could be like, hey,
Well,
He
gestured.
I need a new console.
Hey, look,
And
it's on the packaging. I haven't opened it.
it's true.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but I mean, this is kind of a tangent. But like, me and a bunch of other friends have found, the discrepancies between certain games at one place between another. You can buy it at like say Best Buy for $20,
Yeah.
and resell it to eBay for 30.
Yeah.
EB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
Buy.
Really?
Best
Yeah,
Buy's
no,
usually the
Sean used
cheapest.
to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I should
Usually-
do that.
And what is it? Because they'll match prices at Best Buy.
It's true.
So you can always match the lowest price at EA or EB's
EB.
game, sorry, and then go sell it to them.
That was also one of my ideas for my $1 million ideas. Timestamp
That's
as
Which one?
June 11th.
Which idea?
I want to make a website that has a subscriber base. So let's say it costs 15 months or $10 a month to be a subscriber to my website, and all I do is post prices for things really low.
What?
Like I will on my website because Best Buy will price match websites.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
So my website would be,
But I think you have to be a
A
legitimate
fake?
company.
but I could sell things. I could still sell things, but it would be like I would sell things.
Yeah, but what if nobody matches it and they just start buying your cheap games from you?
No, because I don't actually sell things. That's part of the.
And you can only buy games if you're a subscriber, but
You
you
only
get
buy-
games for cheap. It's a good
That's
idea.
it. But
It's-
what if-
it's crazy,
it
but
could
it's a
screw
good
you
idea.
over if everyone just starts trying to buy from you.
Yeah, but everyone's already giving you money.
No, but here's the thing:
true.
you have
It
very
upscales it.
very 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 low quantities of your things you're selling.
they're gonna fuck you over the other companies. They're gonna end up tying you up in a lawsuit or something. And
If
you're
you have
gonna-
low
I know about that.
quantities, thing is with policy with Best Buy and Future Shop is that if it's out of stock, we will not honor it. You have to. So that's
Well, I always have one in stock, unless of course you're ordering it. You just missed out.
Anyways, at this point, they're done with the PS3 talk and the Vita talk, and they're all strictly PS4. And so they announced the PS4, and Brandon was with me. He's like, "It's a rhombus."
Brother made that joke too.
I just
actually.
realized
That's what he
a
said right away.
rhombus-
He's like, "It's a rhombus."
I realized a rhombus is equal sides. I'm like, no, it's a parallelogram.
That's what it is. It was like, welcome to Parallelogram.
But yeah,
It's a parallel.
And
That
Anyways.
game looks awesome. That console looks awesome standing up straight.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It
So-
kind of reminds me a bit of the PS2 because it had like ridges.
Yeah, but
so it was like expanded.
I also like that. I also I'm so fucking like child. I love that glowing blue line because I'm just like it's a speed line. It helps the PS3 go faster.
Where does the disc go? We didn't see anything.
probably on the left side.
Yeah, I figured. But I'm just like, it just looks weird. It's like there's a huge horizontal like slice.
It looked okay. It doesn't.
I
Really
think
matter.
it looks cool.
As long as it plays games, no one really cares what it looks
But
like.
to me,
And
it's,
DVDs and
I'm like,
Blu-rays.
this is the Xbox One. It's just slimmer looking and cooler
I mean,
looking.
There's not much.
So
more,
then it's better.
There's not much.
Better,
More, there's not much
basically.
more we can do for consoles. I mean,
They're
not gonna,
just a black
They're
box.
not gonna make.
Rectangles.
They're not gonna make a GameCube ever
No, but
again.
they explained why it was a square like that, a rectangle. So it can fit into your drawers better, into your systems that you have. It
I
fits
love-
onto things, and you can fit stuff on top of it. Like, what can you fit onto that PS3 right now?
Nothing.
Exactly, because it's fucking round.
Oh, it's true.
You can
But
fit
the
on
thing is-
stuff on top of a square. You can fit it.
True.
And you can buy little chalks to put it up in between it to make it a perfect rectangle.
Exactly.
Anyways, so
That's the whole idea.
they didn't really talk much right after that about video games. They just say, video unlimited service, music unlimited, streaming live sports.
Sports.
Yeah. And then they finally started talking about games. It was about 30 minutes into the press conference.
Yeah, someone
Anyways, so they start off with The Order 1886.
Which is awesome.
It was just like,
All
well,
the
I didn't really
fucking
show
games
that
are
much
awesome.
about
No, but the
it.
thing
It
is, the way the presentation went, I felt like that was only the beginning. This was near the beginning.
Yeah.
And that enticed me enough till the end.
Yeah, no.
I think Sony did a really good job with their presentation.
I think everyone
But,
agreed
yeah.
that the Sony press conference
Although I
won
found
that year.
that the Microsoft, the presentation, of the whole thing, the woman, she sounded pretty hot.
The Ubisoft one?
No, from Microsoft, the woman that was
Microsoft
speaking. You don't remember
The
that?
one, the
Which
two
one?
women.
No, there was a woman that was speaking over before it started and after it.
Oh, the announcer
The
telling everyone to
announcer.
come into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
conference room?
She sounded pretty hot.
Wasn't Lana from?
Yeah, I
Flight
think so.
Trainer?
The Ubisoft one.
Yeah, and she was massive.
Yeah, she's
They put her
tall.
on these. They put her on heels.
Yeah, she was
They put her on
wearing
heels. They're
really
literally
tall
like
heels.
they're like
She was
fucking
giant over everybody.
like the heel was that long.
Oh,
No
God.
joke. And then her foot was angled like that. She looked like a giant puma woman.
Yeah. Anyways, so this looked like a crazy Renaissance game, whatever. They didn't show any gameplay, unfortunately, but it looked like there was werewolves maybe in it.
Is it Renaissance Heroes? That game's
That's
pretty
what I
fun.
was thinking the entire time
That game
was
was so
happening.
much fun.
But anyways, after that they showed Killzone Shadowfall.
Finally, another Killzone game.
Yeah,
What
I've
would be
I've really
funny?
been
Killzone
waiting.
3 was like...
Yeah, okay, but
This is supposed to be about like 30 years after Killzone 3.
I never played Killzone games.
they were fun.
Really?
They
played
never really
two.
They were
enticed me.
very fun.
They're fun. After that they showed Drive Club.
They seem like a cool villain. But
Anyways,
Yeah.
the next few games, it just seemed like they're just reshowing the games that they showed in February. So they had Drive Club, which was that racing game. Then they had Infamous Second Son, Knack, and all of those are launch titles,
Infamous Grandson.
except for Infamous. Infamous is going to be Q1 2014, but all the other ones are launch titles. And apparently, if you have PlayStation Plus,
You get a bunch of free
you
ones.
get Drive
And all
Club.
those things.
You get Drive Club free, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
For the first
PlayStation
year.
Plus soon because they're still offering that buy a year.
Yeah, I
You're
saw
getting,
that.
You get a year and a half instead.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. Is it
For
$5
$50
a month? You said.
For $50, you get a year and a half for free right now.
And it transfers over.
But see, now
Yeah.
the thing is, what they didn't say in the press conference, but it was afterwards confirmed, is that you need a PlayStation Plus subscription to play multiplayer now.
But you know
Yeah.
what? Honestly, the PlayStation Plus has so much within it that is so good.
I do it just for all those
It
free
seems
games.
like worth it. And you know what? $5 a month. I would do PlayStation Plus right now.
You could pay
Get all the
5 cents a
games.
day for a child and.
me and Alex did the math
Yeah.
when I was considering doing PlayStation Plus. Alex wasn't here, but we did the math. The amount of free content on the PlayStation Plus
Yeah, it's more.
as of this is like a month ago when we looked, was $200 worth of free content. Go ahead.
Just wondering, say I buy a PlayStation Plus membership now, do I retroactively
It
get
transfers
any of the
over.
free? No, but do I retroactively get any
no,
of the games
everything.
from before?
Everything.
You get everything.
Everything, yeah. You should get everything that was free.
Everything that was
From
free.
before.
You get
That's
everything-
fucking amazing.
Exactly.
Yes, but the thing is,
what
as
you
soon
don't
as-
get is you don't get the sales.
Okay.
Because the sales, they track the
Obviously.
sales.
That's
Yeah.
it's like the Steam sales.
the
Yeah.
thing you're forgetting though, as soon as you don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, you
don't
can't play
get
the free
those-
games.
Yeah, I
But
understand
as of PS4 coming out, you're going to be paying the $5 monthly fee. And also right now,
Getting the new games.
right now you could be doing it for a year and a half for $50.
But like $5 monthly fee, that's the price of a game for the whole year.
No, less than a
Which-
game. It's
It's $50.
It's 50
5
bucks.
times.
It's 50
okay.
bucks for a year, $5 a month.
Okay.
It's 50. It's like 60
So
bucks a year.
$60.
You're saving $10 you buy for a year, but still, I mean, think about it like this: Xbox is the same thing, but you don't get anything free.
It's
up
No,
until-
no, no,
$60 on
They're
Xbox.
giving free stuff.
Up until
Now,
Xbox.
that's what I was
now.
saying before.
But I mean,
Only after.
as a PlayStation, also think about it like this: you're paying $50, but the amount of free content you get is more than
What's 60?
Triple.
It's 12
Yeah.
months.
no, it's $50 for a year. They
Oh,
have a
yeah,
deal.
because of the special. But
Yeah.
I'm saying normally it's 60 bucks per year.
For Xbox Live.
No, it's
60.
Xbox Live, yes, but PlayStation Plus is
It's
always
50.
$50 for a year.
Yeah.
Right now, the deal is $50 for a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways.
still annoying, but I'm willing to bear with it.
But if you think about
because,
the savings, it's not as
the
bad.
saving,
Well, it's the sales.
That's the
'cause
thing.
I
Everything you
digitally
get is
download everything.
ridiculous.
the thing is, like, would you, as you know, like, would you take advantage of it as a gamer? Would,
Yes,
you
I
would.
have.
You would, but would everyone else? That's what I mean.
I think everyone
I
would
would.
because the amount of free content you get makes it worth it.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Not
I
to
guess
mention
it
you basically
exposes
need
more
now.
people to newer games, which,
Way to go.
as a result, no, that's how it should work.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Which, as a result, would just expose people to like who aren't like hardcore gamers or just regular casual gamers. You know, they would
But I'll give you an example. I'm saying $50 because I want to buy a bulk subscription. But if I wasn't buying a bulk subscription, if I was buying, let's say, a 2-month or 3-month subscription, like, I don't really plan on playing shooters
I wouldn't do that.
in the next
That
3
wouldn't
months.
make
You know what I
sense.
mean? I'm gonna buy 2 months, like $5 for a month this month. I don't really need to play online next month. I won't get. That still means you're paying $5 to have $200 worth of free content for a month.
Yeah.
After that, they showed Dark Sorcerer, which was a
That looked really good.
Quantic Dream tech demo. I saw the entire thing just
That
before.
was-
Oh, yeah?
It was like
That
12
looked
minutes.
Hilarious.
It was really funny.
That looked fucking amazing.
It was very
I
entertaining.
feel like they should make a
Movies.
quasi like video game where it involves like comedy and that whole.
It's hard to do comedy in games,
do you
but
think,
anyways.
do you think the
It's
goblin was a
sometimes,
guy in
yeah.
a costume or an actual goblin?
Actual Goblin. They
You think it
exist.
was an actual goblin? I think it was some guy in a costume.
After that, they showed Super Giant Games. They made Bastion. They the American
Oh
game
my
called
god, that was fucking
Transistor.
amazing.
I love Bastion.
I was so
The
excited for
narrator makes Bastion.
that. Yeah.
Anyways, they're making
I
a
got
game
all
called.
of the soundtrack on my phone right now.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
The whole
Let's
soundtrack.
play it right now. In the whole
No,
span,
no,
the
there's only
hours of his sound music album
Sound
right now.
music. Someone.
They're making a game called Transistor. It's very stylized 2D game, isometric slash side scroller.
Yeah, I would just get it just because the guys from Bastion. Just
Then-
to support them.
Yeah. Then they're
Bastino,
showing a
as
bunch
I
of.
call it.
Baston.
And now they're showing a bunch of indie games. So they have Don't Starve coming to PS4, Octodad, Secret Poncho, which looked like a dual stick shooter,
Something.
Raised Dead, which is supposed to be some sort of like little
Galaxy.
strategy game where you have to make a zombie horde and find out why you died and you're a zombie
Yeah, I
now.
wouldn't play it.
Galaxy.
Then there's a game called Outlast, Oddworld, New and Tasty,
I wouldn't play that.
and Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm fucking right.
It's-
I like Oddworld and Galaxy. Those ones
uh,
stood out to me.
And it's not Galaxy, it's Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The only Oddworld game I like was Stranger's Wrath.
I know, but still, it's just like I like Oddworld just for the fact that it's Oddworld.
Yeah, because it came out
Odd
way out.
world.
Anyways, all
But it's a
those.
side scroller.
I know, but I think they're re-releasing the original.
Yeah, they did, but I don't. Like I said, I only like Stranger's Wrath.
That is
Yeah.
Oddworld, New and Tasty is the original, remade. Anyways, all these are the bunch of indie games that are coming out, PS4. Then they started talking about Diablo 3, PS3
Fuck
exclusive
Diablo.
items, game based, blah blah blah.
Garbage.
Then they showed Final Fantasy 13, which is actually Final Fantasy 15 now, a
yeah.
new trailer,
Versus
and Kingdom Hearts
Versus.
3.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah,
yes!
this
Yeah.
is hilarious because like
Fuck
when
yeah.
I was sitting here, I'm like, they talk about Final Fantasy versus 13, and then turned to Final Fantasy 15 as Adam just pretty much said, and then it happened, and then I'm like, we got another trailer. I'm like, this better fucking be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will go to Japan and slap this motherfucker.
He said that. He actually said that.
I'm not even kidding you. I will go to
This
Japan.
motherfucker.
I didn't say slap this motherfucker. I'm slap him. I'm like, yes.
Then it said
finally.
Disney. Yeah.
Fucking thank God. Though.
Now, like I was gonna say, anyways, that's not exclusive to the PS4. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Ah,
Xbox
yeah.
One and PS4
Well, who
for
do you think's
both
gonna be in
games.
it?
What do you mean?
Final Fantasy
Oh
characters.
man, it's insane what Disney owns now. They can put Marvel
Yeah, they
and
can put whatever
Star
they
Wars
want.
in that. It's
They'll
ridiculous.
But I
fucking
think-
have Iron Man just fucking chilling.
Iron Man.
Iron Man will
Fucking
be in it.
Deadpool.
I am
No,
saying
no, no,
that
no.
That'd be
I don't
sick.
think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna.
It would
start
be
throwing it.
really fucking cool if they did.
No,
I
but
think
it's gonna be
Iron Man
stupid.
maybe.
I think it's gonna be stupid if they throw an Iron Man all of a sudden.
It's gonna be
Iron Man's
so
big in
cool.
space, and then Kingdom Hearts is technically
no,
in the
but
galaxy.
it's gonna be stupid. If they change it, it's gonna be retarded.
You know what? They added Jack Sparrow, and that sucked.
Disney should just profit off of the Iron Man right now, because the fact of the matter is
Everyone likes
Iron Man is such a huge franchise right now,
and
It's very
everyone likes
popular.
Iron Man.
and
Yeah.
why not? We don't have
Yeah, but it's Square Enix. This game is gonna come out in like 5 years.
You know what's gonna happen? No, it's soon.
Marvel versus Disney won.
Yeah, okay. Marvel's gonna.
No,
win.
Wait a minute.
Marvel.
Fuck
Marvel's gonna win.
Capcom.
Disney could make probably one of the best rosters for a fighting game of any company that exists.
Super Smash Brothers Disney.
You could have Disney characters, Marvel characters, and Star Wars characters all fighting in the same universe.
That'd be
true.
sick. What'd you guys think of Final Fantasy 15? It looked pretty cool.
I hated the last one, so I don't know. I'm very skeptical.
But
Yeah,
it looked like an action
good.
game.
It looked good, but the last one fucking sucked.
If it
It's not
doesn't
an action
suck,
game.
I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I have a very
If it doesn't
weird.
suck, I'll enjoy it.
I have a
Yeah,
very.
like
but
the last one sucked.
I also have a very weird
Stupid.
Final Fantasy genre that I like. I don't like action RPGs for Final Fantasy.
Really?
It's to be like turn-based, where the enemy doesn't hit me. I can make all my decisions.
No,
Okay,
it's
but
not-
basically
Final
Kingdom Hearts-
Fantasy X.
But Kingdom Hearts isn't action.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want Final Fantasy to be like Kingdom Hearts.
But it's like, wow, whatever. It works in Kingdom Hearts. Why wouldn't it work in Final
because
Fantasy?
I hated 13. That's pretty much what 13.
yeah,
was.
I hated 13.
No, because
But I hated it for a different
13 was
reason.
trying to blend the two. This just seems pure action.
I hated 13.
No, I
13
hated
sucked.
13 for a different reason because it was so fucking
Final
huge.
hallway.
No,
Also
I, didn't- I
shouldn't-
got like 2 or 3 hours in the game and I stopped because I gotta find these fucking stones in a giant wilderness. That's impossible to fucking traverse.
Final Fantasy.
I just stopped.
I understand if you don't
When you
like
got to,
characters in Final Fantasy. That
New
makes
Prime
sense.
or whatever?
Because
Not
no
even-
one
Oh, yeah,
likes
no problem.
every character in a Final Fantasy. No one's like,
I
oh,
love every character in Final Fantasy.
you love every
No,
character.
Every character.
I always hate someone.
No,
Yeah,
I like
you always
them
hate
all.
something. I hated everyone in 13. Outright, I was like, okay, great. I have female Cloud. I have black guy who's there for comic relief. I have 2 pieces of jailbait, and I have guy who's blonde
I
and
just
moody.
hate Fate. Then they did an Assassin's Creed 4 demo. Had Blackbeard in it. The game was freezing
I
on
know. I saw
stage.
Blackbeard.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
awesome.
Then they showed Watch Dogs. They did some mobile help or whatever. Someone was on a tablet. That didn't make sense to me. Why would you need someone on a tablet to help you
Let's
in
see
Watch
what this
Dogs?
I honestly, I just finished watching it not too long ago. I don't remember.
Doesn't make sense. Anyways,
What the game was about? What?
Wait, Watch Dogs makes perfect sense for a tablet. Use your phone to hack stuff.
no, but in real world,
Okay, that one,
someone
yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah.
friend helping you or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he was controlling the guy and someone was...
Someone
Oh,
was
I just
helping.
said-
No, it makes sense because if he's looking at his phone constantly and he's just sitting there, wouldn't you end up getting killed
Nah.
No,
I think
in
it'd be
real time?
but I think it'd be cool if you could like if you could take a moment to like play and be like
That would
Like-
be impossible.
Mhm.
like especially if it used your phone, not necessarily a tablet, that'd be cool. If I could have a Watch Dogs app and I'm like I need to
Yeah,
hack
on the
this,
phone, yeah.
and it's like
That'd
you're
be
hacking
fucking
as he's
cool.
hacking in the game, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Anyways, so in the PS4, there's supposed
June
to
3rd,
be
June 11th.
June 3rd.
in the PS4. There's supposed to be an hour of exclusive gameplay and extra costumes or whatever. They keep doing exclusive content. At least they're trying
No
to.
one likes costumes. Does it really matter?
Yeah,
how
for
many-
sure.
Sean likes costumes.
I
that
like
much.
costumes. I like changing them, especially when
I'll
they're
just
sexy
imagine
naked
the costume.
Depends on the
I'll-
game
I'll-
though. The costume really depends entirely on the game.
I'll just watch a video of the costume. And I'm like,
Sexy
okay, that's
naked
cool.
costume.
Also, if it's
I'll just watch a
online,
video of it and jack off
costume
to it.
entirely means something.
Too much
Oh,
information.
naked.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways,
Second life.
Let it all that out, you know.
then
but-
2K Sports showed a small clip of NBA 14,
That looked
2K14.
Yeah,
That looked
they
good.
made a funny joke in
Yeah, it
that.
was
I
pretty
hope
funny.
he's good enough to beat his own guy in the
Yeah.
game.
After that, they showed Elder Scrolls Online.
I've never played any of them, but I might play this.
Yeah,
I've
you
never played
any.
any.
I've never played any
You
of
played
them.
Skyrim.
It looks like Guild Wars.
I've never played any.
High
Period.
five to that.
You played Skyrim, didn't you?
No, I have not.
Really?
Yes.
That
We were
was
talking-
no, we gotta redo it. There we go.
High five to that. No, well, this
And it was me and Campeau played a lot of Skyrim.
The only similar game I played to, and this is like far fetched, is Fallout 3.
It's similar.
It's made by the same company.
I
Well,
played
now it is.
10
Wow.
minutes of
Now
it.
it is.
And I'm like, oh fuck this shit.
You only fall through.
Yeah.
I beat Fallout
You have to
3.
invest in time in it. It
Yeah.
gets stale, but like once you kind of get
Dog meat.
situated, it's amazing.
The thing is, I rented the game and I played it. I played it
I
for
love
10
it too.
minutes.
But I
It's
played
one
on
of my favorite
PC.
games.
I
They
don't
still
play
rent
Fallout.
games?
This is like how long ago? I rented.
Anyways, for the PS4, they're supposed to have an exclusive beta
Oh yeah.
in
Yeah.
spring of 2014. That or
I
that's
like
when it's
MMOs
coming
on
out.
consoles.
Yeah, well, but this is Elder Scrolls.
It was not the same.
It looked
it's an
the,
MMO.
the trailer that they showed made it look like
It might be different.
actual Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was an Elder Scrolls game,
Just
but
online.
with a bunch of people.
Really, that's weird because the one like it looks
I
like
know
Skyrim.
the old one they showed looked like,
Like
a
WoW.
normal MMO exactly, but the trailer they showed at
It's
the
first
PS3,
person? I
yeah,
didn't see this one. Then.
No,
I
it was
didn't see
first
this-
person.
I didn't see this one then.
I'll show you to you later. After that, they showed a Mad Max teaser that was really
Yeah.
short. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be
It's just
exclusive.
Cool.
all cinematic.
I saw that
Okay.
one.
Exclusive PS4 content, sorry, not exclusive to PS4. After that, they said this is when they kicked Microsoft in the nuts. They're like,
Yeah,
we
it's
support
really
used
funny.
games, and they're
Yeah.
just keep
As
shitting
soon
on
as they
Microsoft.
said that, everyone started cheering.
Yeah, they got like 60
don't have-
seconds of standing ovation or whatever.
We
They're
don't have
like,
to be online to
yeah,
play.
they were just basically using everything Microsoft gave them. Like they handed them this conference.
Not only that, they said the price too out.
Yeah, and then the price was $3.99. After
Oh,
that, they
God.
said the PS Plus. They had 4 free games when you get it when the PS4 comes out,
Yeah, that was cool.
and 3 of them were indie games. Like Don't Starve was one of them, and I can't remember the other two.
I want Don't Starve. So
No, yeah, that's it. That's the only one I heard. I didn't care about it.
And then Drive Club was the other game.
It's funny. I was actually looking at buying Don't Starve the other day, and the conference came out, and I was like,
Okay,
Well-
just gonna get it.
"Oh wait, and I get it for free."
Actually, I have a second copy of it because
Oh, yeah?
I bought it when there was the 2 copies.
Oh, yeah?
okay.
So I still have the gift on Steam. Anyways, after that they showed Destiny,
Yeah.
which looked pretty cool.
I like the gun system.
It
I like
looked
the way works.
Borderlandish.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
think
the
about it.
vibe I got.
But it's Borderlands with like more realistic graphics from what I saw.
No. The graphics are amazing, but I got the feel that it was like Borderlands,
thing
but
about-
it had public and world events kind of
Yeah,
like
that
Guild
was the
Wars.
best thing about it. When I saw a public event and there was like 12 guys just coming in,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
But the cool thing too is that your gun upgrades, not your character.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's what my brother was telling me. My brother was looking at some stuff online for it, and basically the way it works, like for example, let's say you have your favorite gun. The more you use it, your gun gets better, and you have talent trees for your guns.
yeah, I saw that the
Yeah,
talent
they
tree.
showed that part.
So I think it's cool that like instead of it being like in Borderlands like every fucking like 20 minutes
you
you find a
pick up a new
better gun, but like my old gun had like 6 shots. Now this one shoots 2 shots at once, so basically I have to reload every 10 seconds. So it's what's stronger, but has a lackluster thing. Whereas everything like that, you're choosing. So you can be like, I want this gun to shoot like one fucking kick-ass shot. It's gonna do like a ton of damage.
But we don't know how extensive.
Yeah,
the
that's what he was
increase
explaining
is.
to me from when he
And
read.
I could see it being on a gun-to-gun basis. So one gun could be
But
very
he held
basic. It
them
might
all,
have
though.
2 keys.
That's the thing. He held all other guns he picked up. He didn't have to hold 2. He
I know,
held,
but
like,
that's not
4
what I
guns.
mean. I'm saying
I know,
the way they level up or the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
they gain experience. Maybe like some of the guns might have only like 3 or 4
or
skills.
it could,
While
or it
some
could-
might have
or
very
it could
expansive
also be like
trees.
for the gun archetype, like every pistol, like that you unlock.
Well, maybe
things
rare,
like
more
shit.
rare
Archetype.
guns, like more rare drop guns will
Yeah,
have
that's
more.
true.
Anyways, all this is speculation,
Yeah,
so we don't know how
love-
it's gonna be.
I love
But
the fact that every gun had something that glowed in the dark on it.
yeah,
Like either the
because
numbers or
that
the side
got
of it.
pretty dark.
Yeah,
like,
that
when
was
he was
pitch
in,
black, and he had
I feel like that game's gonna be a ton of fun. I can't wait.
Should
for
be
that
really
game.
I
cool.
hope there's a flashlight though in it,
Anyways,
instead of that stupid
They
robot.
also said there was going to be PS4 exclusive. They had an exclusive deal for expanded content.
You know, the thing with it, that'd be an interesting thing to do as well.
What?
Have custom DLCs for certain consoles. So like,
Well, yeah.
that's what companies really should be fighting for. Because I mean, if you had games on every console, but your experience is different based on the console you play on, that'd be a lot different.
That's a lot more development time.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyways,
I mean,
they started talking about cloud
Gaikai.
game streaming also. Yeah, Gaikai. So that's would be starting only in 2014.
yeah, I know.
But it would
yeah.
be like PS3 game library. They didn't say anything about PS2 or PS1 game library, but
But I'm
they
sure
said
it's
PS3 games. And then they said the system's coming out on the holiday. They didn't actually have a date. They just said holiday, and it's gonna be $3.99, so $100 less
I
than
know.
the Xbox.
It's honestly, and when I heard $3.99, I was like, that is so affordable. I'm
This is
picking
really
it up on
good.
launch.
Cause like I remember like, buying my PS3
For like,
a year into the whole cycle,
And it was
it
$500.
was $3.99. I bought
Was
it
it
for
$3.99?
I bought mine for $500, and I remember the price because at the time I had a $100 limit on my bank account.
Mm.
So to pull it for 4 days in a row, I had to pull out $100 at the bank every day to buy it on
Credit
Friday.
cards.
I didn't have that when I was
I know,
17.
that's what I'm saying. Anyways, so that's it for the Sony conference. It was pretty good. Pretty much everyone said that they won. Then today they had the Nintendo
I was
conference.
checking the Wikipedia for the Brawl characters that they released. If they released them,
I
Mega Man?
didn't think I saw any more.
I
Any
thought it was
other
Mega
ones.
Man. And
they were live updating on
the-
Facebook. New
okay.
people.
We'll get to that eventually. Anyway, so they started off the conference with the Pokemon. Finally looks like they like changed it up or whatever. At least the graphic wise, it's like it's more 3D now. It actually looks nice. Then
Wait, so
like
we're talking about the Pokemon, or
yeah, Pokemon
Yeah.
X and Y.
yeah, I've been reading about it on Reddit a lot actually. I've been really excited for that game.
They added one new type of Pokemon. It's a fairy Pokemon, whatever. It's supposed to be good against dragons. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, they added some random Nintendog type interaction with the Pokemon.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool for kids at least. Like,
For kids, yeah, exactly. It works for kids, not really for us, but either way, it's Pokemon. Everyone really likes Pokemon, and they finally changed up how the entire thing looks and feels. So that is really cool. And that's supposed to come out October 12th. Then they showed Super Mario 3D World, which I think has a very uninspired name. But I mean, like, it looks like a 3D Mario, like Mario 64 or Sunshine or whatever. It looks more like Mario 64 than any of the other like gimmicky ones.
Uninspired
Like Galaxy
name.
had a very gimmick. It was Galaxy. It was
Yeah, you know, Android,
Gimmick to the Galaxy.
Samsung Galaxy.
Um, Sunshine had its like water gimmick or whatever. They all had their own little thing, and this one just seems like closer to Mario 64 than all the other ones.
Yeah, which just seems interesting, but the names are always kind of blah.
Yeah, but it was like Super Mario 3D World. At first, when I saw it, I was like, 3D World. Okay, is this a 3DS game or something? And then I'm like, the graphics are amazing for 3DS, but it was a Wii U title. Then they showed Mario Kart 8 or Infinite, depending on how you want to look at the title.
I can't wait for Mario Kart 8, honestly.
What?
I can't wait for Mario. Mario Kart games are always fun.
Yeah, it looked cool. They had different types of environments. They had like a anti-gravity fly, like driving or whatever. Like you're driving up a wall, or you're driving sideways on a wall. You're upside down or something like that. It can give depth to the environments, and like they're driving under the water, and they also were able to fly with like a hand glider
Yeah, the
kind of
vehicle
thing.
changes as you go.
Well,
As
that
you
was
go,
in
yeah,
7,
exactly.
wasn't it?
Yeah, but they mix a bunch of stuff from all previous games into this one. And it just seems like they'll be able to actually create very unique maps compared to old ones, because now they're doing everything at once, and it just seems like they're opening themselves up to a
I'm
lot
still
of
waiting
creativity.
for Diddy Kong Racing 2.
Sorry?
We're still waiting for Diddy Kong Racing 2.
That's a dream that's never going to come true.
Diddy Kong Racing
Yeah.
1 was amazing.
Speaking of Diddy Kong, they're making another Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later. The next thing that showed up was Wii Party U, which instead of making Mario Party games anymore, they're just making like Miiverse party
It makes
games.
sense though,
No.
because you have that.
No, but Mario Party.
Mario Party is iconic, but
Yeah.
like Wii Party games.
Fuck that.
Well, you have to think, like, it's also like the last Mario Party game for Wii was
Sucked because they
terrible.
changed it.
Yeah, but I feel like this is gonna go back to basics. But
Exactly.
with
So why don't they
Mii's.
just do that with the Mario Party?
Yeah.
Change it back to what it was.
But probably because they're not thinking. I mean, I'm sure
They're
they're
not thinking. That's the
But I'm
problem.
sure they're thinking of it like the Mario Party game sucked because people don't like Mario Party. They
Everyone
want a
likes
Wii
Mario.
Party. It's stupid, but I'm sure that's like their logic behind it. That or then maybe Wii Party will sell more better.
Hopefully they make a
possible.
Mario Party as well.
Anyways, it's supposed to have 80 plus mini games, so
Could be.
that's pretty good. It's supposed to come out in October, and the Mario Kart's supposed to come out next spring.
But have you played Me? What's the Me game for
Nope.
for
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking
Nintendo
about.
Land?
Yeah, Nintendo Land.
I played it.
that?
pretty
That's
cool.
Mii's mixed with Mario.
Yeah.
If it's the same thing.
Well, it's not Mario, but it's the other stuff.
Well, it's Mii's
It's
mixed
everything.
with the
Yeah,
Nintendo universe.
Pikmin's, all that.
Yeah,
It's okay, but I'd still rather like the fact that it's those individual characters like Zelda and Pikmin and
but what I'm
Metro
thinking too is like
is that it's fun.
the mini games in those games are fun. Are actually really fun. The Nintendo Land is a very fun game,
Yeah, it's fun.
and that's just mini games, and it's like that's like almost feels like rushed because like there's only like 20 games in that.
They're,
Imagine-
I wouldn't
imagine
say
something-
20.
Well, maybe like less than that, like 15,
little less.
Yeah, there's not
10.
many.
But like imagine that style of game with time devoted to it.
Yeah.
That could be really
Well,
fun.
like I
They
said,
did-
it has 80 plus games, so there's a lot of them.
They
Yeah.
did that with the Wii Fit though. It's like if you played the Wii Fit at all,
Yeah.
you've seen all the. It's just a bunch of mini games that you thrown into that.
It's fun though.
Speaking of Wii Fit, that got pushed
Yeah.
back to December, and the Wii Fit U or whatever, so that's coming out there. Then they started going into the Miiverse like art that everyone
Yeah.
keeps doing. Some of that shit's
It's really
crazy.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So they wanted to expand the tools that people had to
Yeah,
make
we
the
should.
stuff. So they're coming out with Art Academy. There's no time frame for the release of that, but they said they wanted to take some of the tools for that and make a small little package to release so people can download and use it on the the Miiverse. Now, I'm not really sure if you have to pay for that, but from the impression I got, it seemed like you did have to pay for it, so it kind of
I
seems
never
pretty
sure if
shit.
people can draw that
but-
well with a stylus on a screen.
That's how a lot of people do it.
No, but just like
With a mouse and everything.
no, but like it's just impressive. Like
Oh yeah, it's impressive, but it's
like
that's one of the.
have you ever tried to draw on your 3DS?
I haven't
Like,
tried to draw at all.
Yeah. So after the Art Academy, they just went into a bunch of trailers for third-party games that are going to be released on the Wii U. So they have Assassin's Creed 4, Batman Arkham Origins, also on the 3DS. Then they have a Deus Ex Director's
Yeah.
Cut, Disney Infinite, Just Dance 2014, Rayman Legends, another Scribblenauts game, but this is supposed to be like DC Comic Adventure.
Scribblenauts DC comic adventure.
Yeah, so they have like Batman in it and
That's
shit like
really
that.
cool.
Yeah, that's also coming out for the 3DS. Then they
Look
have
at
Disney Planes. I have no clue what the fuck that is.
Planes spelt with an I or
No, like you actually fly
You're in a
planes.
plane.
It could be planes. Plains.
Flat plane. Anyways, then they had a Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is a 3DS game. Another Skylanders game, which is also on the 3DS. Then they had Splinter Cell Blacklist, another Sonic game that is also on the 3DS. Watch Dogs, and so these are all third-party releases for this year.
Watch Dogs might be fun on the Wii U. Actually.
Then
No.
they have
Nothing's
eShop
fun on the Wii
games.
U.
I'm not buying a Wii U. I'm sorry.
I have a Wii U. I'm
I
not
have
gonna play
siblings.
Yeah, I have one
I
right
might buy a
there.
Wii U.
Anyways, then they talked about eShop games that were coming out. They had some, I won't even bother going into half of these, but I'll talk about notable ones, like DuckTales Remastered.
What?
Everyone likes DuckTales. D&D.
I have it on VHS, bro.
Motherfucking VHS.
VHS.
Anyways, they had the Oddworld game is also coming to it.
Oddworld?
Then they had Shovel Knight, which looked kind of cool. And anyways, that's
It's a
about
game
it.
I won't play on.
They had a big list of them, but I won't go through all of them.
100 and no, they had
Yeah.
a couple hundred.
They had 11 eShop games that they showed.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Is Nintendo releasing any new IPs?
They're supposed to.
Not yet.
Oh, that's great.
Minus that. Anyways, I'll get into
They're
that later.
supposed
Anyways,
to. They just haven't
so
announced it.
the Wii U Wind Waker remake, the HD
That
remake.
looked cool, though. I'm sorry. That looked really good.
My
Hey, they were supposed to come with the voice for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember?
I
told you,
don't remember
they're
that at
supposed
all.
to come with a voice, but everyone was complaining he didn't have a voice.
No one. Who complains that
Kids are
Link
fucking
doesn't have a
stupid.
voice?
These kids are
Link
stupid
never had a
nowadays.
voice.
They wanted a voice
Link
for
shouldn't
Link
have a voice, but
instead of just yeah.
That's
besides
fine with
that,
me.
I don't mind, but like, yeah.
Yeah, they
I
wanted
liked
a
it.
voice.
It looked cool. The graphics looked a lot better than the previous GameCube version. Kind of remind me of what is the game? Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata.
The whole
It's
artistic
vibrant.
style. It's like
Cartoony.
very
Vibrant
like,
colours.
smooth,
The
very
Viva Pinata game for
pleasant.
Xbox 360 was a ton of fun, actually.
Viva Pinata was a lot of fun.
I played
Yes.
for the PC. It's fucking funny.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
for
lot
the
of fun.
PC.
We played it.
I should look at that.
Viva Pinata.
Anyways, I found it was hard to tell the difference without a comparison. Like, I need a comparison to see the two side by side.
All I didn't like about that was that it just means that Majora's Mask remaster is getting pushed back further.
But they're actually making that?
They've been like teasing us for a long time.
Oh, for the
about that.
3DS?
They were like 3DS. Oh, maybe the Wii U. Oh, maybe. And I was like, oh, we're making Wind Waker. So we skipped Majora's Mask. Now we're remaster Twilight Princess next.
They're gonna come back with it.
They should. I mean,
they should just make another one for
there's stuff like that. I understand why they just don't do because it was like it's just they mix like for example, if they remade Pokemon Red and Blue for fucking a next gen handheld console, that would sell disgustingly well.
I don't know. It depends if they actually upgraded the graphics to color instead of
That's
blue
what
and
they
red.
If they were to make it on the same scale as like a Black and White or a Black and White 2, I think that would sell very well.
It's
I don't
fucking
think so.
racist.
There's so many emulators you can get now for it that I don't think it would sell that well.
No.
I think it still would.
You got
If you made, it, I would make it a title. I would make it like a downloadable title in the store, like $10, $5.
I wouldn't even pay for it.
Fair enough. I'd pay $10 for that. But
So they removed the tingle thing that the Game Boy Advance like hook up to the GameCube. They removed that since you can't hook up a GameCube,
You can use it with the Wii
a
Pad.
Game Boy Advance controller to it. But with they're changing it to like you can send messages in a bottle that wash up on your shore, and you can pick them up on an island or whatever.
Like the police.
And they're like Miiverse messages from people,
that's
and you can send pictures that you take
How
in
many
game.
dicks are going to be sent to it?
No, you take you take in-game pictures with the camera.
It's like Snapchat in my Zelda.
Snapchat.
You take in-game pictures
You
with the
find
camera.
penises in the game and you start doing
I
back
find the closest thing to a phallus I can find.
or breast or
It's
something.
like 8 equals D.
I found this.
Anyways, this is coming out in October. So the next game to talk about was Wonderful 101. It's just an action game. It seems sort of like Pikmin with a bunch of action people. And when you draw stuff on the Wii U gamepad, they turn into, like, if you draw a line, it makes a sword. They have 5-player co-op, but it seems more like a horde mode.
Yeah.
It's going to come out September 15th. After that, they showed Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
That's the only thing that interested me.
The music was fantastic,
That-
but it was familiar. It was
Yeah,
the same
it's
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
It was
Kong.
amazing.
Yeah.
There's not much.
And
like, you
Smash,
can,
I guess.
Anyways, the premise for this is they're apparently overrun by Vikings.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Donkey Kong overrun by Vikings?
Yeah,
In the tropics.
Mon-
in the
Monkeys
tropic.
overrun by
Tropic
Vikings.
freeze.
Are they actual animals of Vikings? Or
No, they're human Vikings.
That's so stupid.
No, fuck the human.
Goddamn
It's a
humans
fucking monkey running
invading
around.
on Ape Island.
Anyways, Dixie Kong's
Planet
back.
of the humans? What?
Anyways, Dixie Kong is back, and there's 2-player simultaneous play also.
So who do you play as?
Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, or Dixie Kong?
Okay, it's called Dixie Kong?
No, Dixie Kong is back
Okay,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
it is.
in the game.
Is Dixie Kong the one from N64?
She's got
or
the
one from
pink
the
bow
third one?
instead of a
one.
red hat.
SNES.
Oh, it's not the one with the pigtails who could like do spinning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
DK
Dixie
that's-
Kong.
That's
That's Dixie
DK3.
Kong.
The Super
What's the one
Nintendo.
with N64 then? There's a girl
Dixie
Kong.
Kong, probably.
It's
No.
called her, but she's just not as advanced. She hasn't learned her abilities yet.
She's more ape-like.
She hasn't hit her puberty yet.
Anyways, that's coming out in
It's
November.
smaller. It's-
After that, they showed Bayonetta 2. I never really played the first.
It's
I
okay.
played
Yeah.
the first for a bit.
Yeah, that's
When I found out her hair
It's
was her
just-
suit, I was intrigued and then
Yeah,
disappointed.
because nudity is
Nudity.
involved. But the thing is,
Almost involved.
the thing is,
Almost.
like,
It's almost nudity involved.
I wish it was for the next gen. I'm not gonna buy a Wii U for Bayonetta.
But
I'm
The
sorry.
graphics
but
look
you've
good.
said that for
I know.
about 4 games. That's 4 games you're interested in buying for the Wii U.
But you're not going to buy it anyways.
You've said like I'm not interested in buying that Wii U
Donkey
for that.
Kong.
You said
I'm
that
yes.
but a couple
Let's do the
times
Wii
now.
U.
That's more than twice at least.
I'm not
So think
paying.
like that. There's 3
No.
games at least you're not interested in
the
buying
thing
the Wii U
is-
for.
The Wii U is what? Like, how much is it? $359?
Yeah, but by the time these games come out, they'll be a lot cheaper.
When do you think they're gonna?
$259?
When do you think they're gonna make a next gen con for the Wii U?
In 3 years.
Maybe more.
No, they're not going to make another console.
Exactly, because they have that Wii U out now, so
Yeah.
they're gonna wait a while.
But I'm not. The
They're not gonna
graphics.
compete
It's
anymore.
a
They're just trying to
peripheral,
stay
right?
alive.
The thing is, the graphics are HD. That's all that matters. To be honest,
Yeah.
I have no problems with the Xbox 360, PS3 graphics right now. I think they're fine as they are. they're
Well, the Wii U
nicer.
is just as much as that.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
what I'm
don't play
saying.
with them, so it's a catch up.
I don't give a fuck about the Wii U.
You say that now.
No, it's just when
When the Brawl comes out, I'm
it's
buying.
just such a
It's
bad
been
taste.
established.
It's just a bad taste in my mouth from the Wii. I've never enjoyed it. I
Yes.
own it. It's there, collecting dust.
I had
That's
some fun on the Wii though.
I did.
I'm so much of a sheep that when the Brawl comes out, I'll be like, I must purchase this console.
Yeah.
I have Brawl now.
Which brings up the point.
Let's finish this. So Bayonetta is coming out in 2014. There's only 2 games left. So one was Monolith Soft. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they made Xenoblade. Sorry, not
Xenoblade.
Have they ever played Xenoblade?
They made Xenoblade. This game is just codenamed X. I'm pretty sure that's not the title. It's supposed to come out in 2014. So it looked like a super open world. Not there was like mechs in the game, but you walk around also. You don't have to walk. You don't have to like drive the mech all the time.
I can walk.
Yeah, you can walk as a
You have
person.
legs?
Now I was getting a very Phantasy Star Online or Monster Hunter vibe from the game.
Really?
Yeah. And
Boy, that's the game you
mixed
showed
with
me.
Robotech. Yeah, that's the game I showed just before. Mixed with Robotech. Like
Yeah.
that's all the things that was mixed together looked really cool.
Made me
Like
think of
I would
Rad,
like
actually.
I have a Wii U and I would buy that game. It looked really really good.
Remind me of Rad when I saw it.
Rad, yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. The graphics were really good and it just looked fantastic.
Never played Rad.
It's a
Rad
game
was
you
a
can only
PS2
get in
game.
I know what it
Japan.
is, but I never played it.
It's fun. The last game, Super Smash Brothers, obviously. It's
Don't
gonna be
say.
for the Wii U and for the 3DS.
I don't care. Called me a
So it seemed like there was only 3 new guys.
Well, you said you saw
There was
Mega
the
Man?
guy from Animal Crossing.
the guy from Animal
What
Crossing.
Mega
the fuck is
Man?
he gonna do? Throw letters at people?
No, he everything. He can place a tree and cut it down and hit people.
That seems
he
like a
can
lot of
dig
work.
people in the floor.
He's a laborer.
Yeah, he does basically because he collects stuff. But
He's gonna
apparently
make a flower and he's gonna
he can collect anything. If like Samus throws her like beam
Yeah.
at him, he can grab it and store it for later and just
Oh,
throw
yeah?
it somewhere else. Yeah,
How many things can you store?
one thing.
Oh.
Well,
At a
it's-
time,
It's,
at a time.
It's similar to like Game & Watch. Game & Watch used to catch
Yeah.
projectiles in
Yeah.
this little bucket, and then.
But he needed 3 of them before he sent it out. He just
No,
grabs one
no,
thing
if
and
you,
throws
if you
it.
send it out, if you caught 3, it was instant kill. You could send it out at any time.
Yeah, that's true. The other person they had Mega Man, but the original Mega Man from like
Yeah,
not
back
Mega
in the
Man
day.
X, back yeah, like Nintendo Mega Man.
So the one that didn't have any special abilities.
No, but see what the thing is, his special abilities are all the boss abilities. He has all he has like all of them from the
So he has
originals. He has like 8 of them.
Fire.
Yeah. And the
Does
other
he change
person,
colors? I hope
sorry,
he fucking
he
changes.
doesn't change. No, because he's Mega Man.
He changed
It's
colors
just
in
his-
Marvel's Capcom. Actually, he changes like you could
Oh,
like
yeah,
you
I
could,
know
like,
that, but
eject
this-
the ball and then
This
pick
he
it
should
up.
change colors for each boss color he's changing into.
Maybe during the animations they'll change color. That's not. I don't say that as being.
didn't
too
look like
far-fetched.
that, but anyways.
I didn't really look at him.
No, but he's not going to change colors. He's going to change colors when you select him.
Oh, that's true.
It's Super Smash Brothers.
I know, that sucks. It
That
should
makes
be like
sense, actually.
in-game changing colors to whatever.
Maybe it's
abilities
Final Smash.
Maybe.
You didn't see that yet.
The last person they showed was the Wii Fit trainer.
But they announced him. They didn't show him,
What?
did they?
They showed her.
Oh, they showed
The
him.
Yeah.
Wii Fit
The
trainer?
Wii Fit trainer,
What the
the
fuck
girl.
is she gonna do?
Everything is like exercises.
She's gonna suck.
Nah, she looked okay.
No one sucks in.
Yeah, exactly. No
Yeah,
one
but
was
she
wrong.
should suck.
You know what? I bet you.
Okay,
She
Mark's
might
probably
even
gonna
be.
kill
She
her.
might even be OP.
Yeah, she's probably
Probably.
OP.
Well, what's his face was OP? Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
Yeah,
He gets
Meta Knight.
banned. I looked at some stuff for like professional Super Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
Meta Knight.
You
Banned.
can't even play Meta
This is
Knight.
number one. Nobody.
He pumps out too much percent damage.
So that's coming out for the Wii U
No phone.
and for the 3DS.
Yeah,
And
I'll buy
the
it for Wii U.
3DS one, apparently, basically the main difference is they're going to have the same cast of characters, but the 3DS one, the maps are going to be very based on handheld games, while the Wii U one will be all based on console games. Those are, so the
That's
main
kinda cool,
difference is the
actually.
maps.
Yeah, but I think I would still buy the Wii U one, and I'd buy a Wii U for that game easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Brawl is my crack.
And those are the press conferences. That took a little while, but we got through.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's over.
It's finally over. Brandon and Matt have been drinking a lot.
No, this is nothing.
Even
This
except
is
for you,
nothing.
except for Adam.
Except for me. I had to read my book
Hey,
and
this is
mention
nothing.
all the notes.
Wait till I get drunk.
I drank all the ciders. I thought I only had. I thought I
All
only
of
had.
it.
Ciders. Number one. The
Oh.
one I drank.
Yeah, but I drank. I thought I had another cider in here. I'm really disappointed. It's like,
Grab one of my Leffe. Leffe.
I'll grab a left.
Latte.
It's empty. It's an empty left.
Bro, it's right here.
All right, well that's it for us. Catch you next time.